is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Marvel Mondays MCU reviews. We're doing Thor Ragnarok this week, which is the third Thor film in the MCU, 7.9 on IMDb, which is decent.
Yep.
Rotten Tomatoes of 93 critic score, 87 audience score, budget of 180, box office 855. That's pretty solid. Marvel, and this is by the great
Taika Waititi.
Is it Taika?
Taika Waititi.
Yeah. Release date was November 3rd, 2017. Cast is, I mean, if you don't know Thor by now, but a lot of who you expect.
Yeah.
We've got Chris Hemsworth as Thor, Tom Hiddleston as Loki. This was Kate Blanchett as Hela, which is their sister. We had Idris Elba back as Heimdall. We have Jeff Goldblum as Grant Master. Great casting, by the way. Tessa Thompson as the Valkyrie. Carl Urban as Scourge. Taika Waititi as Korg. Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner / the Hulk. And we have Anthony Hopkins as Odin. Yes. Overall, the film basically covers, well, Ragnarok of
Asgard.
Yeah. It's in a way that maybe you don't expect originally, but it basically covers Thor trying to stop it. And then during that, he gets thrown in different parts of the galaxy. And that's how we end up meeting with the Hulk.
We meet Gladiator Hulk, and now all of a sudden it's the Contest of Champions. And then we get Korg, and we get one of the last Valkyries.
He builds his Guardians of the Galaxy and heads on over back to try and stop Ragnarok. And that's basically, I mean, to keep it as simple as possible, that's kind of the story.
And then Asgard gets destroyed, they jump on a ship, and they're headed towards Earth.
Yep.
What are your likes?
All right, so first of all, obviously, this film is very much more comedic than the previous Thor.
Yep.
Now, without trying to go too into the future of the MCU, at this point, the humor for Thor felt natural. It felt like a good progression of how stoic and Asgardian as he was in the first Thor film, where he almost didn't fit in at all with Earthlings. And he's been exposed enough with Earthlings, and humans, and now he's taken on our charm a little bit more. So I felt like it almost makes sense that he is a little bit more sarcastic or cracking jokes because he understands humor now.
Exactly.
So I do like that. I think it also just makes you like Thor more.
Yeah, it's just a different feel from most Marvel movies.
He's a bit of a dry character.
Thor do be a dry character.
So I liked it. I do love it, and this goes for pretty much any time we see them, but I think Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston, their chemistry is
stellar.
Amazing. So anytime we can have them kind of working together and it's not just Loki being kind of a dick, I love it. I love when they're working together, kind of that, I don't want to say buddy cop, but that similar
kind of
vibe.
Buddy cop, yeah.
They play off each other really well. So I love seeing them together. I also have down the play. How can we not mention the play with the other Hemsworth brother as well as Matt Damon? Oh man, so good. So random.
Insanely random.
Imagine, because at this point, there's so many people that have been in MCU films.
Yeah.
And you could argue that you think that Matt Damon could just get some sort of MCU role you would never expect. That'll be important. Nope. He's just random. I'm playing in a play as Loki.
Yeah.
It's so good. Just unexpected. And obviously he has the long Loki hair. So when you see him, you're like, is that Matt Damon? That looks, I know it.
But also throwing the other Hemsworth brother in there is even more crazy because obviously he's like the least popular of the trio.
Yep.
Obviously he was big, I think, on Westworld during the time.
Was he?
I think that's where the third brother went to, was TV.
Korg was great.
Stellar.
Great comedic character.
Taika Waititi kills it.
Jeff Goldblum, I have down is just, he's such a perfect fit for Taika Waititi's like style, because Jeff Goldblum is also just a little bit weird.
A little out there.
Just a little weird. And he plays such a weird character. And it just, chef kiss. Loved it.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. And the callback to the Loki getting tossed in the original Avengers, because we see it happen to Thor.
Yep.
Thor just loves Asgardians being just tossed.
Exactly.
How about you? What were some of your likes?
Basically that. I mean, I love the casting. I think Jeff Goldblum killed it. Tessa Thompson, she's even a bigger actress now, but she kills it as Valkyrie. I love the duality of Hulk versus Bruce. It's something we haven't really seen before.
Yeah, we haven't really seen Hulk saying that he doesn't like Banner.
Yeah, we finally saw some chemistry.
It's a proper Hulk personality.
Exactly. It wasn't just like
Raging Hulk. And
yeah,
can't tell what's going on.
exactly. Different feel than most Marvel movies, especially Thor, which was a lot of fun. We finally get to see what happened to Thor and Hulk and why they weren't in Civil War.
It definitely is a bit odd, the explanation for Hulk. I still don't understand how he got to where he was. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that the shield ship was able to go into space and go
Somewhere.
It would have been, I don't know, could we have just shown him go through a weird wormhole
Or something or other. Yeah, that's fair. And obviously, it's just a good Thor film. I mean, Thor 1's good, Thor 2 is bad. And here we are with a stellar film.
Yeah, I thought this was very solid. Also, it didn't show, or I guess it kind of did show some Infinity Stones, kind of, in a way.
In a way.
We also see the Infinity Gauntlet. That's fake.
That's fake. Hella pushes that out of the way.
But dislikes.
I only got really big. I only really have 3 of them.
I have 3.
Didn't really care for Hela, actually. I remember liking her more, I think, as a villain.
I think she's a good villain. I don't like the costume choice.
Yeah.
It didn't like scream really villainy to me.
I was just so more invested with the Contest of Champions and everything that was going on the Grand Master.
There's a lot going on, though.
Yeah.
Because that's almost 2 villains, really.
Exactly.
Escaping and then
you're following
back.
2 completely different stories.
Yeah.
Another big one is that Odin kind of just gets written off.
Yeah, I have that down.
A little bit.
Odin goes out with any fight or explanation, which just feels kind of odd. It just felt like for the film story to go on, we needed Odin to not be there. And, well, poof.
That's literally
he's no longer there.
He's like, all right, I'm going to just peace out, actually. And you're like, oh.
It was
okay.
a nice scene in terms of Loki and Thor being together. And obviously Thor's about to kind of blame Loki for it. And then they get interrupted by their lovely sister.
Classic.
But it just, I felt like there could have been a better way to have Odin. Even having this Ella get freed and then maybe kill Odin right in front of them. That could have been better.
Something.
I had down that the CGI was very hit or miss in this film. Because there were some elements that were really solid that you were like, yeah, that looks great. Like Korg looks great.
Yeah.
But then like the CGI Dead Army, that it looked really off. There was just it just felt like the quality was very
hit and miss.
Yeah, it was up and down throughout the film. So I put it down just because when you notice it like that, it's starting to take you away from it more.
Yeah.
And that's why I put it in my dislikes.
Okay.
Favorite moment. Mine is definitely very random. I have down the Willy Wonka song playing while Thor first is introduced to Sakaar, and he's in like the chair, and it's like going through, and he ain't leaving, and then all of a sudden the Willy Wonka music. I was like, this is very weird.
Yeah.
It really stood out to me, and I laughed.
That's
I think
fair.
that's one of the moments I laughed the hardest, because it just was extra random.
I think for me, my favorite moment is when they're back in Asgard and Bruce is talking with Valkyrie. He's like, "Oh, you'll understand," and he like jumps out, face plants,
pretty much dies. Like he dies,
and then he turns into Hulk. But then also just the song choice for that like last like battle with like Thor getting his full powers, Hulk's just beating the crap out of the giant wolf. I want to say I think it's Thunderstruck
by AC/DC.
Yeah. It's like some bigger like rock song, and it just like really like just makes it all come together, which I thought was a lot of fun.
Was it not a Led Zeppelin song? Like
was that? I couldn't remember
the song from School of Rock.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, it had like the crazy 80s rock music going on for it.
Yeah.
On to the importance to the overall story. We got Thor's hammer breaking.
Yeah.
Mjolnir is Destructo Patronum.
Yeah, it's Lord. Yeah, it is Led Zeppelin.
We have Thor eye patch.
Yep. Valkyrie. She becomes more important.
Valkyrie does come.
Rip Asgard. as that moves to...
As we go into, well, we'll see potentially, right, where that goes. But she's currently with the group.
Yep.
We now know where Hulk is at.
Yep.
Which will be important for the upcoming films as it goes Black Panther and then Avengers Infinity War. So obviously kind of connecting or grabbing all of our own Infinity Stones, if you will. The Avengers Stones.
Yeah. But Hulk and Thor are back in the story. Asgard's destroyed. Valkyrie is now joining the group. Korg is joining the group. And they're just on a ship going somewhere.
The Stan Lee cameo is he's the barber for Thor, cuts his hair. He's missing a hand. He has like a claw hand. That was fun. That was a funny joke.
Yeah.
And post-credit scene is Thor and Loki discuss going back to Earth, and then they are met by Thanos' ship.
Yep. And then we see Grandmaster still alive, just chilling.
he calls the revolution a tie.
Yes.
Says, well, we all played a really important part in this revolution. In a revolution, you need someone to take down. I was that.
Exactly.
He's like, we call it a tie.
We're chilling.
That was funny.
Yeah. Easter egg wise, we've kind of already mentioned it, but Matt Damon is Loki, Luke Hemsworth is Thor. We see Gladiator Hulk from the Planet Hulk story.
Yep.
So we see a good comic book-esque adaptation.
It did look really good.
It looked really good.
Yeah.
To be fair. That's another fun moment of like, oh, I know him from work. That was like obviously a big trailer moment. And then Grandmaster mentions Contest Champions, which is obviously a big thing in the Secret Wars comics, and there's a whole art game based on it now too. And then on Sakaar, we see faces on the giant building. We see Beast, we see Ares, we see Beta Ray Bill, which are obviously characters from the comics that we have not seen inside the MCU yet. That's basically it.
Yeah. So what do you give Thor Ragnarok specifically? Have we gone from one of the worst MCU films to?
I would give it probably an 8.
An 8?
Yeah, I think the comedy overall, I guess, holds up. The story's actually pretty good outside, but it's hard. It's hard though because like the big villain Hela is just not that. Like I don't know, I didn't like her that much.
She's kind of just OP.
Yeah, so maybe
really they don't beat her, right? They kind of let someone else handle that.
They bring Surtur out from the ground and just
have him
destroy him.
Cause Ragnarok. Then since she gets her power from the land, I kind of didn't quite understand how that worked, but
7.5 out of 10.
I think an 8. I think I give it an 8.
Yeah,
I'll give it an 8. What do you guys think of Thor Ragnarok? Is it the best MCU film? Least good? Best Thor film? Let us know down in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe if you like more Marvel content. We also have a podcast that comes out every Wednesday. So look forward to that in a couple days.
And we will see you next week where we venture into the world of Wakanda.
Wakanda!
With Black Panther. And we'll see you next Monday.
See you next Monday.